April Fool's Day, 1986. 9 college students staying at a friend's remote island mansion begin to fall victim to an unseen murderer over the April Fool's Day weekend. Directed by Fred Walton, who did When a Stranger Calls and When a Stranger Calls Back and Dead Air. Written by Danilo Bach, who did the Beverly Hills Cop films. Do you have anything else?
Tagline, Last One Out's a Goner. Distributed by Paramount Pictures, out on DVD in 2002. I think it's actually out of print. You can still find it fairly cheap. I think this needs a good Blu-ray release. I hope it gets one.
Cast highlight, Tom Wilson, a.k.a. Biff Tannen, as Arch. Did you... I never knew... I don't think I've ever seen this, to be honest with you. This was the first time I
didn't know that watching this, but...
Yeah. There's a fairly blatant camel toe happening within the first 15 minutes of this film. That's a sign of a real 1980s gem. This guy's talking to this girl.
She's 86, that's a good year.
She's barely wearing a bikini, and this camel toe is featured prominently. And I can't imagine talking to a girl who's dressed like that and being like, "Hey, cool, I'm just cool hanging out here." That's because you're that. It's right there. I don't know. Crazy awkward. The guy who gets blamed for the boat accident, his name is Skip in the movie, his name is Griffin O'Neill, who is the son of fabled Hollywood scumbag Ryan O'Neill. Have you ever heard of him?
No.
Have you ever heard of Tatum O'Neill?
No.
Tatum O'Neill's a female actress. Ryan O'Neill's her father. At one point, he was so fucked up on drugs and alcohol, he flirted with her at a club. So this is his dad. Now, this guy got blamed right around this time. He actually did kill somebody on a boat. He killed Francis Ford Coppola's son in a boating accident after this movie was filmed.
The actor or the actor?
The actor, Griffin O'Neill, who plays Skip in this. He decapitated, according to what I read, he decapitated this Coppola guy. He was trying to go between 2 boats that had a tow line, and it just cut his head right off. And there was a big lawsuit and shit. It was really weird because he has a little monologue at the house basically alluding to how he doesn't have his father's love anymore. His dad was shitty to him. Tried to kill him in like 2007 with a gun.
Breaking me down.
I only
want to do this show.
It was one of those things when you're researching a movie and going through the Wikipedias and the IMDb's, you read this stuff.
I should dig deeper.
There's weird shit. I had to mention it because it was so fucking crazy. Because he gets blamed for fucking that dude up at the beginning of the movie.
That's weird coincidence, I guess.
Who would want to fucking hang out with people that act like this? Like constantly pranking each other and shit. I would actually kill them. The women in this film are dressed like insane people. I don't know. It looks like they raided a middle school English teacher's wardrobe or something. They all look like they might finish their term paper and then head on over to the yarn store or a PTA meeting. They're dressed real fucking old lady. Tom Wilson is just opening random bedroom doors at one point, hoping to get laid, I guess. This scene made me laugh really, really hard. He's just opening random bedroom doors. He's like horny, like he's in horny mode. He's just opening doors, and he opens this one, and there's 2 characters that are locked in like a hilariously awkward sexual position, and they're like hunkering in to each other, and then he just backs out of the room. But it fucking made me laugh pretty good. I love the fact that the one dude gets up first thing in the morning, puts on shorts, a wife beater, a headband, and then heads up to the balcony to bend this little... He's got this little bendy exercise bar thing. Fucking made me laugh again. This movie
should have gave him a thigh master.
But motherfucker he even had a towel. Like he had a towel there because he was going to really get a workout in. That shit fucking made me laugh. There was a lot of laughs in this movie. Fucking hated the ending. When they reveal that, spoiler alert, this whole thing has been one big setup.
You kind of know that from the get-go.
I didn't know that the whole thing was going to be like a sham. Yeah. I immediately got really bummed out and felt like I wasted a lot of time. The movie was very enjoyable until they made the whole thing a ruse. And the song that hits...
You can get past it. You can move past it.
it's not a bad movie. The song that hits you at the end of the titles really just rubs it in. Makes it feel like they fucked you in the butt. I gave it a 6 out of 10 though. Congratulations on missing out like an 8 or a 9 though, because I would have did it if you would have just stuck to your guns and made one of these people the fucking killer. I guess it wouldn't have. You couldn't name it April Fool's Day though.
Yes, you could. Yeah, you could.
Like if they,
You could.
Yeah.
You could. They could have wrote it in.
Yeah, but what did you say? What did you say about this?
Yeah, so it's a pretty good 80s slasher, especially for no one dying in it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of even hard to say it's a slasher, but it is. It follows that formula, and it's 86. It's more towards the end of slashers, so it's, I don't know. Maybe it was kind of them making fun of the slashers. I don't know. The acting's okay in it. It's solid. It has some decent practical effects, and that's exactly what they are, because nothing is real. So everything you see, like, it looks okay, especially once you know it wasn't real to begin with. Story's okay. It's done well. It's shot well. It's put together well.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. Just could have used a killer.
Something notorious.
Or
Something.
someone accidentally dies. This was just supposed to be a prank, but it went too far, and now...
Yeah. Some dark side to it.
Yes, give me something.
Because at the end they're all like, "Ha ha, gotcha, you
Even
motherfucker."
just one kill. Like,
Yeah.
they get pissed that she's pranking them.
and then they
fucking kill her.
Yes, so that would have redeemed all of it.
Yeah.
The one they set at the end, they set up that this whole thing is like fucking a big,
Very elaborate joke.
They've got makeup artists and stuff. There's a scene with this well where they drop the bucket down. Now, I don't understand the logistics behind this, because the girl goes down. First of all, if you lose a bucket down a well, fuck that. Figure out something else. They climb down these shitty stairs that are on the side of the well. Now, if you're doing this as like a weekend mystery mansion thing, you gonna rebuild this well ladder?
And that's what it's for. She wants
Right.
to start a business, and she kind of just trying it out on them.
But like that blew my mind whenever that girl's like, "Oh, well, I'll go down in there and get the bucket." I was like, "Bitch, don't fucking ever do that. That's dumb.
Bitch, go get the bucket.
Leave the bucket, man." But did you give your score?
No, I didn't. But I'm right there with you. I gave it a 6.
Yeah, it was enjoyable.
Easily could have been an 8, 7 or 8
yeah.
with just a kill or two. But
Like you
I
said-
get it. I mean, it's called April Fool's Day. That's what it is. And
Like you said, though, make one of those people that they pranked kill everybody.
and this has a remake. I never watched it.
It looks bad.
I've never even,
I mean, not that I've seen a trailer or anything, but just looking at the movie, it looks bad. The poster or whatever.